Who hasn't launched a full-scale investigation into the case of the missing socks, only to find the culprit was the washing machine all along? But hold on to your hats, because we're about to leave the laundry room far behind and enter the realm of the truly bizarre. Welcome to the world of heists that'll have you questioning everything you thought was steal-worthy. We're not just talking about swiping diamond necklaces or bags of cash. No, we're diving into heists where the treasure trove includes Nutella. Yes, you've read that correctly. From the canvas of priceless paintings to the creamy goodness of chocolate spread, it seems nothing is safe from the hands of a determined thief. So, if you've ever regretted over a lost sock, you're in for a wild ride. These stories of heist hijinks are about to redefine your understanding of valuable loot. Get ready for a journey through some of the most jaw-dropping capers that remain unsolved to this day. Heist 1. The Diamond Cheese Slicer. In a world where cheese meets luxury, the Amsterdam Cheese Museum, heist stands out as a heist that would make even the most seasoned criminals do a double take. Picture this: a museum dedicated to all things cheese, home to one of the most opulent cheese slicers ever crafted. We're not just talking about any old slicer. This one's bedazzled with 220 diamonds. Because why not? With a price tag of $28,000, it seems someone couldn't resist the allure of slicing their Gouda in the most extravagant way possible. It begs the question, does diamond-studded cheese taste better? Or does it simply add a touch of sparkle to your snack time? This caper wasn't just a theft, it was a statement. A declaration that when it comes to the finer things in life, even cheese slicers are fair game. So, next time you're about to slice into a wheel of cheese, ponder this. Somewhere out there, someone is doing it with a touch more bling. Heist 2. The Nutella and Kinder Heist. In a world where sweet tooths rule, a heist in Germany took a deliciously dark turn. Picture this: a refrigerated truck, not filled with cash or diamonds, but brimming with Nutella and Kinder chocolate. Yes, in 2017, thieves decided that the real treasure wasn't glittering gold, but gooey, chocolatey goodness. Who needs a bank vault when you've got a truckload of chocolate? Clearly, these culprits were planning the world's greatest chocolate binge. Or perhaps they knew something we didn't: the existence of a Nutella black market, a shadowy place where chocolate is currency and sweetness is king. This caper leaves us pondering many questions. But one thing's for sure: somewhere out there, someone is living the dream, one spoonful of stolen Nutella at a time. And as for the rest of us, we're just left wondering how to get a membership to this chocolate underworld. Heist 3. The daring escape of D.B. Cooper dive into the legendary tale of D.B. Cooper, the mysterious figure who turned a regular flight into the script of a Hollywood thriller. With just a briefcase, a parachute, and a bold plan, Cooper hijacked a plane and vanished into thin air, along with $200,000 in ransom money. This high-flying heist wasn't just daring, it was a first-class ticket into the annals of unsolved mysteries. Decades have passed, but the identity and fate of the elusive Cooper remain as mysterious as his motives. This airborne escapade is the only unsolved case of air piracy in the annals of commercial aviation, leaving us all wondering, how did he do it? And more importantly, where did he land? Heist 4. The Great Cheese Theft Epidemic. In the heartland of America, Wisconsin experienced an unexpected and deliciously devious crime wave that would baffle even the most experienced connoisseurs of capers. A series of cheese heists. Yes, in the land known for its dairy devotion, cheese became the hottest commodity for thieves with a taste for the finer things in life. Dubbed the Great Cheese Theft Epidemic, these weren't just petty thefts. Thousands of pounds of cheese were spirited away under the cover of night. It seems that for some, the allure of aged cheddar and creamy Gouda was too tempting to resist, sparking a crime spree that would go down in the annals of dairy lore. As it turns out, cheese is not just a beloved snack, but also a movable asset, making it a prime target for those looking to cash in on Wisconsin's liquid gold. Who knew that the world of cheese could be so ripe with intrigue? Heist 5. The Tokyo Bank Heist. In the bustling streets of Tokyo, a heist unfolded that seemed ripped right from the pages of a thriller novel. A cunning impersonator donned the guise of a police officer, used a flare as a diversion, and made off with $820,000, leaving bystanders and authorities in a cloud of confusion and smoke. This wasn't just any theft. It was a grand spectacle that turned the city into a real-life game of Grand Theft Auto, minus the respawns. The audacity and creativity behind the heist left everyone baffled, turning it into Tokyo's most notorious unsolved mystery. Decades have passed, but the tale of the Tokyo bank heist remains as elusive as ever. It's a story that prompts a chuckle and a shake of the head, leaving us to wonder if the real treasure wasn't the money, but the legendary status the heist achieved. After all, in the world of unsolved mysteries, fame might just be the greatest loot of all. Heist 6. In a plot twist that cash transport security teams likely still have nightmares about, the Loomis Fargo semi-trailer heist turned a seemingly secure operation into a magician's disappearing act. With over $2.3 million in cash on board, you'd think the trailer would be Fort Knox on wheels. Well, think again. It turns out, not armoring the trailer was a costly oversight, leading to one of the most head-scratching heists in history. Heist 7. The brazen Brent Cross Shopping Center robbery. In an audacious display that would make any action movie director jealous, the Brent Cross Shopping Center heist featured a gang of robbers who combined high-octane action with high-stakes theft. Swapping getaway cars for motorbikes, these thieves smashed their way into a jewelry store, axes in hand, and made off with over $3 million in jewels. The scene was so cinematic, bystanders might have wondered where the cameras were hiding. Riding into the sunset, these modern-day bandits didn't just break the mold, they shattered it, leaving behind a story that's as bewildering as it is bold. And as they disappeared with their loot, one can't help but ponder the practicalities of their daring escape. Helmets on, of course. Were they thinking of safety, or was it all part of the disguise? In the world of heists, it seems, even the accessories come with a twist. Heist 8. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum art theft. In the early hours of a 1990 morning, two men dressed as police officers pulled off what would become the most audacious art theft in history at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. With nothing but some convincing uniforms and a bold strategy, they managed to convince security to let them in, walking out with art valued at $500 million. All it took were a couple of fake badges to bypass security and make off with treasures that would leave a gaping hole in the art world, literally. As we wrap up this tour through the annals of heist history, remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be solved. Maybe you hold the key to one of these enduring puzzles. If you've enjoyed these tales of cunning and audacity, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that prove truth is stranger than fiction. Who knows? The next great mystery might just unfold in your own backyard.